Okay, guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be reacting to uh Kagenou's atomic attack in the Eminence of Shadow of video. And make sure you check out my other anime related content reactions and let's do this. I hope you enjoy.
なんだこれは。これが魔力なのか。だがこんな個人の魔力でこんな。かつて核に挑んだ男がいた。男は肉体を鍛え、精神を鍛え、技を鍛えた。だがそれでも届かぬ高みがあった。しかし僕は諦めるわけにはいかなかった。だから修行を重ねた果て、一つ答えにたどり着いた。核で蒸発しないためには自分が核になればいい。
People really be lowballing this man. People forget that he has he has like high mana power, so he actually did like tons of training before he reincarnated. So people tend to forget that he's like his preference and signature ability may be cosplaying, but Kagenou himself is actually pretty much the strongest character in the verse. So yeah, but I see him getting misinterpreted a lot because people think he's like weaker when he's not cosplaying, but that's just totally wrong.
この強靭が真の最強をその身に刻め。これぞ我が最強。I am atomic。
That was that was an area effect damage. So his basically his signature atomic attack just has like a mana blast radius that expands throughout the city. And yeah, he can basically like use like the recovery atomic like healing healing version. And he has like the all range version where it's a wider radius. Yeah. Kagenou was actually pretty strong with his atomic attacks and his mana power. Just people tend to forget he actually trains a lot. He trains so much that when he reincarnated, he gets all that power back. Even though he's pretty much like known for infiltration because of cosplaying. But the man's actually pretty strong with like swordsmanship and things like that. And his mana power. Like his atomic spells attacks, they're pretty much his signature attacks when he gets serious. and fights, but mostly he's a cosplayer. So yeah, people tend to have a misconception about him. But I'll tell you more about it in the review section. All right, guys, welcome to the review section. Now, uh, yeah, this is Kageno's like first time using an atomic attack, and pretty much he he uses like an area of effect attack mana spell with his sword. And other than doing this, he has a lot of like high swordsmanship, except when he's like suppressing himself, nerfing himself, making him weak as like regular Kagenou. So, but when he's like cosplaying Shadow, he's like he shows all his power. Pretty much his Shadow cosplay. It's basically his true self, or at least seen as his true self. But basically, he actually he's not weak at all. He just kind of acts that way because his regular self kind of his regular self is supposed to be like the side character, even though he's like the protagonist. And yeah, that's pretty much like the whole story behind like Eminence and Shadow. Kageno's just a very abnormal cosplayer who cosplays a lot of like people, and then he tends to hide his power a lot. But he has done like a lot of training to get to his high mana levels, even though he's like just an enhanced human. But pretty much, Kageno is like the strongest character in the disperse, and his mana power is like unlike any other. But he's also good at infiltration because he can cosplay pretty much anybody, and nobody would be convinced that's he's doing it. So he can infiltrate like anything on his missions. So yeah, Kageno is pretty much kind of a wild card, to be honest. And I hope the Lost Echoes movies finally canonizes his series because his series has been in the non-canon category for and status for way too long, and he has to become part of the canon of the multiverse saga and join the Paragons because he will actually be a pretty neat asset as a infiltrator with his cosplay ability, which is his signature ability in the show. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And all right, thank you.